morning episode?
I mean, technically.
We're late?
We're late.
Okay, it is.
It's fine.
Friday. It is November 27th. It is a Black Friday. It is a all Black Fridays matter in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Well, already starting off on a good foot.
Fantastic foot.
Great foot.
Man, what? Okay, so now we're a gambling podcast.
Are we?
Yeah, since everybody knows that. I figured, might have got lucky last week. Might have won a couple games, got lucky. Potentially, right?
Yeah.
It's football. Haven't really watched football in a while. I was up a little over $1,000. I was up right at $1,000. I put an initial $150 investment in. I was up right at $1,000. I'd won some, I'd lost some. We're up and down. It's like roller coaster. But I'm shooting about 67% coming out of the weekend. And then, Ethan, college basketball came back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big college basketball fan by no means, but I saw an opportunity to gamble. So, literally, check out how lucky this is. Literally, I ran I believe it was a 5-team parlay on Wednesday night. Yeah, the night before Thanksgiving, on Wednesday night. First game starting at 11 a.m., a game every 2 hours up until midnight. $50 parlay. Hit them all. Hit them all by 1 point.
Jeez.
Every single one of them. Came down to like the last second. What do you think the payout was on that?
No idea.
$1,200.
Jeez Louise. How much
Yeah.
did you put in?
$50. $1,200 payout. People want to see that. If you need to see proof, we can screenshot these things and put them up. But I don't think I have to. Let's see. Let's see how close we can get to this right here. Let's just let's go into the app. Boom, ba boom. Let's go. Let's see. Where was our day at? Where was our great, fantastic day of winning a bunch of money?
Wait, what day was that?
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Right here. See how close we can get to these people. Boom. Wonder how. So, anyways, if you can see that, you can see where it says 1. I know you probably can't, but there's a bunch of green check marks right there, and that 5-leg parlay. Texas minus 20.5, Alabama minus 20.5, Indiana minus 25.5, Clemson minus 4.5, and UConn minus 26.5. Which the very last game was UConn, and they were only winning by a couple at halftime. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose $1,200 because UConn can't beat freaking Central Connecticut State by 20-something points, right? So I'm just watching it on my phone. I already gave up. I already figured it was over, and I looked. UConn won by 27.
Jeez.
Last second shot. Didn't even need it. By God, but I did.
I figured you would have had to have won a decent amount because you did pay me $100 to join with you at this point. So
Yeah, well, I felt bad because my pick I gave you last week didn't work. Both of them.
Both of them fell through.
We
but
won.
They were so close.
We were 2-4, not because I'm bad at picking. I'm done. I'm not good at picking the over-under on anything. Figured that out. I'm over with it. I'm done with it. I'm tired of trying to parlay the over-under on top of a win. I can pretty much pick a win. I can pick who's going to win the game. It's just a matter of the spread. That's what you're playing. So I apologize. So I had to pay you back, but now we're on the right path here.
But yeah, we're going to be good.
Yeah, so last night I figured I could double up my luck. Didn't have a great day yesterday, but kept playing parlays. I got to quit playing parlays, Ethan. What am I doing?
The parlays are just there's too many variables.
Yes.
You can't be doing that.
I'm shooting 65-70% here. If I would just play straight bets, I'm winning every day.
Yeah.
Which so far it hadn't come back to get me, but it's going to. I know it's going to. Today might be the day it gets me, because last night I was down all day, so I said, all right, here we go. Throwing $100 on the last 2 games of the night. If I hit both of them, I'm back up $50 from the day. I hit both those games last night.
Cool.
So I was back up. I put a couple $100 down today on parlays. Literally, I'm going to miss out on $1,200 because Iowa can't kick a freaking field goal.
Of course they can't.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
16 parlay, going to hit 5. Iowa messed me up by 1 point because they missed a field goal on the last drive of the game. Unbelievable. So that one hurt me. So now the games we have going on right now, I have let's see, we're filming this at about
7 o'clock.
Yeah, right at 7 o'clock. So I've got Stanford and Cal right now. Got $100 on Stanford to win by a couple points. It's tied up in the third quarter, so I feel confident in that. And then I got $100 on Oregon State to not get blown out by Oregon tonight. And this is just Friday, Ethan. College football doesn't even really start till tomorrow, bro. We got so many games tomorrow. I'm giving away some picks tonight. You know what? I'm feeling generous. But I tell you what, if I keep shooting 65, 70%, it ain't going to be generous for long. And you boys are going to have to start paying because I've got like 5 different people hitting me up for bets. It is what it is. So I'm up right now. I'm up a little over $2,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad, especially when I'm playing like $50 bets. I haven't bet anything over $100.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That especially, I mean, just the way I was thinking about it the other day when I was making those bets.
Yeah.
I was like, I would never do more than 50 at this point. Like
you wouldn't until you hit 1,000.
Until you hit 1,000, and then you have the collateral to do that.
Yeah, that's me.
But up until then, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Go crazy.
Like honestly, if I was you, because I have FanDuel too, right?
Yeah,
I've signed
that's what I've been using.
Because that's how we got you the $50 free or whatever. So with FanDuel, I had just $50. I put $50 in, and I had $50 free money. Well, the first bet I did was like a $50 bet. It was on the game we had. Messed it up. So now it's down to $50, just whatever. So I've been playing $5 games all day today, and I'm up to 97. So, I mean.
You're up, what, $40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the key is.
Patience. Yeah.
And playing the straight bets with, like, with the amount of money you have. Don't put everything in on one game.
So you've just been betting on who wins at this point.
No. Yes.
Where do you bet?
At the end of the night, yes.
Okay.
And I get my money back.
Yeah.
But during the middle of the day, I think, oh, parlay. I think I can hit a 5-leg parlay. And now I just figured out you can do a teaser bet. I've read 3 books about gambling since 2 weeks ago. So there's these things called teaser bets. Teaser bets are parlays that give you points. So check this out. Say football team A is projected to beat football team B by 7 points. So they're given minus 7 points. Well, on a teaser bet, you can lower the odds, raise the amount of teams that you have to have win, and they give you points. So like instead of being negative 7 points, now you're negative 1 point. So instead of having to win by a touchdown and a field goal, now you just got to win by a field goal. So it increases your odds of winning. Obviously, that team should win by a touchdown. They're saying now you just got to win by a field goal. So they're giving you points as an incentive to pick more teams in the parlay to get a bigger payout.
Very interesting.
That's what I did with Iowa State today. And every team hit except for Iowa. I mean, with Iowa. Iowa State hit. Notre Dame's about to hit. Who else did I have? I had Stanford's about to hit, regardless if they get beat or not, because there was plus points at that point. It's just crazy. All this gambling stuff.
So that's all within like the odds of a parlay in general, right?
Well, there's a regular parlay. Like, say if you did a 16 parlay,
yeah,
it might pay out 9,000 to 1.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But that's
or 9 to 1.
Yeah, that's like what, 6.
That's if you put $100 on it, you get paid $9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, with a parlay, that's everything has to hit exactly.
Everything has to hit exactly.
That's what I was confused about the other night too.
Yeah, with those odds, that's a little rough. But if you do the teaser bet, so it might cut the odds down to 5 to 1, but they're giving you 6 points on each end to help you.
Yeah.
So makes it, why not do a 7th game with 6 points? And then, notification. I got notifications on my phone.
Oh, God.
Stanford's up, baby. 24-17. Let's go.
I'm looking at it right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's exactly what we needed right there. So, like, out of the money I played with today, I played with about $200 roughly. No, not even that. I played with earlier money. I've done 3 parlays, so I played with $150.
Mm-hmm.
I play $50 parlays. And then I haven't won anything today.
Yeah.
It's cool. Well, I won a basketball game earlier, so that's like I'm down $100. So if one of these 2 games hits tonight, I'm even. If both of them hit tonight, I'm up 200.
That's not too
It's literally money management.
bad. It really is.
And I've got Tia all in.
Now here's the question, because this is the biggest issue. When do you cash out?
Oh, here's my thing. I don't know if I do.
There you
Here's
go.
okay. So here's where I'm at. I think once a month I'm going to cash out,
Okay.
but I'm only going to cash out half
Of whatever you got.
of whatever I got.
That's fair. Cause if you have like if you're up $2,000 and you have $2,000 in your account, might as well just take out $1,000.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
cash out $1,000.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason to keep that.
But
much.
honestly, I'm literally looking at my DraftKings account and my FanDuel account as separate bank accounts.
That's fair.
So, I have my savings account, I have my checkings account. Now I've got these two like little money market accounts.
Mm-hmm. And you're making the same bets on both, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm doing $5 bets on one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing $50 to $100 bets on the other
Makes sense.
because of the ratio to money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I can get the FanDuel up to 1,000, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna prove that I'm a damn winner.
You're not doing too bad.
I mean, listen, these people can think what they want. I put $150 in, $200 total. I put $150 into DraftKings and $50 into FanDuel.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good. And dude, I've been looking up sports handicappers.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to get good at next. So a sports handicapper will not look at the lines. They will just see the games on the schedule, and they will handicap the games themselves. All right?
Okay.
Based off of what they think should happen. So say 3 weeks from now, or let's just say Alabama will play Florida in the SEC championship. Most likely is going to happen. So what should the line be on that? I'm thinking SEC championship should be a pretty close game. I would say the line on that should be -8.5 to Alabama. Right? Okay. So if the if the actual line comes out and they have it Alabama -3.5, that means I should 100% bet on Alabama to win. Because I'm already saying that Alabama should cover 3.5. I'm saying they should cover 8.5. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So when you get good at that, that's when you want to start like throwing all your money down.
Yeah, because that means you're just good at looking at a game.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So like the major players won't bet like I'm betting. I'm betting like almost every game just because it's fun. But the major players might bet 4 games in a weekend and throw $100,000 a game.
Yeah, because
But
they're that confident.
they're planning on going at least 2-2, most likely 3-1, potentially 4-0 every weekend because they're that confident.
Wow. I can't wait till esports comes back, because I feel like I definitely have a better grasp on esports
Yeah,
than I do football, basketball, anything
dude,
like that.
that could be a whole different niche market that we have for our people.
I mean,
If you start
esports
winning
is
in
weird.
esports,
esports is weird.
you're gonna
so-
be our esports incentive section of the program.
Well, I will say this: like this year, especially for League of Legends, which is what I follow,
yeah,
there 2 of the best players stepped down. They
Ooh,
retired.
yeah.
So this year might be a bad year to start betting on League of Legends.
Or a good year. Who's the number 3 guy? We got some notifications right here. I don't know what's going on,
Gosh.
but
That's the thing with
it's end of the quarter.
with a game with a game like League and betting on it. I mean, there's no points. It's either win or lose. So you can't do like over-unders or
Yeah.
anything like that. You could technically, depending on like scores,
Right.
like how many kills one team gets
Right.
versus, you could do that, I think. But there's only 5 people. So if you're going to really make like a fantasy team, I guess that's a little bit better of a way to do it.
So an actual DraftKings.
Yeah, just like a DraftKings lineup instead of just over-unders. I'll have to look into it, because
Yeah.
I imagine there's a few different ways to bet on League.
Well, if there's probably a money line, which means it's just win or lose.
Yeah.
So if there's teams or whatever, I don't know how that works.
Let me look on FanDuel, because I know that FanDuel does have esports set up.
FanDuel won't even let you log in over here because we're in Georgia.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. So that's pretty frustrating.
I legitimately, the other night when I placed a bet, I literally just drove over to East Ridge.
Did you really?
Parked at a just a random gas station, and I was just like, click, 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 click. All right, and left.
Dude, if I was in Georgia, that's what I'd be doing every night. It's fun times, I'm telling you.
Yeah. What else is going on
Other
other than that?
Dude, that's it. That's all I do. So, did some Black Friday shopping today.
Yeah.
So Tia and I have gotten every present, I believe, except for one. For like one family member. So our tree is full. So we're ready to roll.
Yeah.
We got the star on top of the tree tonight.
Ooh.
What else? Haven't worked since Wednesday. And Tuesday and Wednesday we just played video games. Played Madden. What else?
I mean, like, gosh, that reminds me. I've got to put up, like, I live in an apartment, so I don't have anything outside to put up.
Yeah.
But I always, like, for, like, my stairs railing, I'll wrap some fucking Christmas lights on it. I don't care. I've got it. I've got the smallest tree possible.
That's perfect.
Again, it was just me and, like, 3 other guys at one point.
Yeah.
And then it was just me and 1 other guy. And I was just like, we don't need anything extravagant.
If I had an apartment, I'd just have a small tree. It'd be cool.
Yeah. It's not like I'm putting any presents under there.
Yeah. Just celebrating Christmas.
Exactly. Because you gotta. At this point, Christmas is all we have until the end of the year.
Yeah, after yesterday, yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
The only thing to look forward to is
Christmas and New Year's. And then Joe Biden.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
I'm pretty certain.
We gonna put a bet on it? You can do that.
I know. I would say right now, he's a lock.
Las Vegas has Trump up by 9 points.
Huh? Okay, tell me about
9
this.
percentage points.
9 percentage points?
To win, yeah.
How do they figure that?
I don't know. It's a good. That would be a good, very interesting topic to look into, Gunner. Now that you're betting, we can merge these two aspects of the show of 2020.
I don't understand how you can't gamble on the Mike Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight Saturday, but you can gamble on Donald Trump versus Joe Biden still. That frustrates me.
I mean,
because I'd go Mike Tyson all day.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like
I can't. That's Saturday. That's tomorrow.
Oh, Lord,
I can't wait.
Can I come over?
Dude, I'm probably gonna go watch it with Mom and Dad.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Gosh, what else is going on? There's literally like, it's the day after Thanksgiving. There's nothing happening.
Yeah, dude. Black Friday we went to Target, went to Sportsman's Warehouse.
I can't even think of
It
anything.
wasn't that crowded.
Yeah.
I mean, but we went like this evening, but still wasn't that crowded.
Yeah, I work over in Hickson near Northgate, literally next to Northgate, and I was up there 10 o'clock. I was up there at 9 and then came back through at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I had to go run an errand for the shop.
Yeah.
It wasn't packed. It was just, I would say, normal amounts of people.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's good because either people don't care about Black Friday, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest here. Black Friday is probably the worst, the most sinful day of the year.
Probably.
Because it's just greedy people spending money they don't have.
Yep.
Or getting stuff that they don't need for people they don't even like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just bad stuff that happens on Black Friday.
Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of Black Friday. I mean, listen, dude, I've been in that situation before. Don't have enough money don't have the money you should have to buy the things you're about to buy for people, but you still do it anyways. And then always at the beginning of the year, always struggle bus, trying to, just make it. I get it.
Yeah. No,
I get it. It is it's part of life, I think.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of anything else, entertainment, pop culture, anything. Not really.
Dude, I'm telling you, how I go on my binges of like my ADD into subjects. All I have done is gamble for 2 weeks.
When you say it like that, that sounds like a terrible thing. It sounds like you need some help.
No.
No? You're actually doing fine.
Doing fine. Listen, The me of 5 years ago could not handle this. But the me of 2 years ago couldn't handle this.
I can respect that.
Maybe the me of a year ago couldn't handle this. But I'll tell you what, I'm all right now. Okay. I can handle this. And I think, dude, this is a career. Like, there are people that just handicap sports. They just gamble on sports.
But speaking of handicapping, that's just like gambling and not caring about like watching it. They probably just don't even have notifications on for the game. They just they're gonna win.
Yeah,
I'll go about my day.
Yeah,
you gotta get there so you're not consumed by it anymore.
But dude, okay, so here's another thing. Like I fell out of love with sports, and I don't know why. So what I would tell people is, I played football forever, got out of football, and the people that I was watching now were people that were still kind of in my age group. So I didn't really care to like cheer for anybody or to be a fan of anyone. Or I'd keep up with the mocks, but that was about it. And then that kind of bled over to other sports. Like I just stopped watching baseball, stopped watching basketball, stopped watching pro, college football. I just stopped it all. And then I started watching UFC, picked up on that, and kind of went all in on that. But now, the only thing about gambling, it's brought me back into my love for sports, because all I've done is watch sports every day since I started gambling. And when I mean every day, I mean all day. From the first game that's on, I'm keeping up with it till the last game's on. So I'm a professional gambler, Ethan. I don't know if you knew that. I'm a professional gambler, and I'm going to show people that you can make money doing it. That's what I'm going to do.
I can't fault you for that.
2021, we're going to be a gambling podcast. And I've looked up some gambling podcasts, and they're pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like, we can actually turn this into a show at that point. Like, you know how we had, like, the ESPN style deal?
Yeah.
We can literally do that with gambling. Like, we can run one show a week where we recap our wins, and then we give out one free pick, and then we have an email address that we put at the bottom, and people can email that email address to get their 3 free picks of the weekend, and then we go from there. That's what those other guys do, and they don't even really gamble that much. They just take other people's money to let them gamble. That's even better.
That's even better.
If you get 100 people paying you $100 every month to get your picks,
yeah,
you should be right 65% of the time.
Yeah.
Telling you. It's not that difficult. All right. Anything else?
No. I mean, it's a pretty chill show.
I mean, dude,
There's nothing.
I'm ready to get home and just
gamble.
Finish the rest of these games and put my picks in for tomorrow. I was trying to put my picks in when you were on your way here, but I'm in Georgia, so I can't. So gambling should be legal in every state, by the way. I don't know why that's...
Are we going to start advocating for that?
Yeah. Why that's not a thing, don't know. But we should be... Like, we need to hit up DraftKings. We need to hit up FanDuel. We need to hit up some betting websites to see if we can get sponsored. Because now we're in a completely different ball game.
Do it.
Dude,
why not?
This is not like pretending to be Joe Rogan podcast. This is not the... Who Cares About North Georgia Wrestling podcast. This is not the Let's Keep Up with Monday Night Raw podcast. No, bro. This is not the Who Cares About People in Chattanooga podcast. This is now a money-making machine. This is the Gunner Sports Network. This is Gunner Can't Lose Miller, which I've proven over the past 2 weeks because I can't lose. I'm very up, actually. I mean, we'll keep up with like the biggest wins.
Okay.
So right now, biggest win is 1244. All right. And the second biggest win is 685. Not bad, people. Not bad.
No.
Not bad. So now
I need you to get me one of those wins.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You, Dad, my brother-in-law, everybody. I'm trying. All right.
All right. Well,
I think that's good though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tweak this show. I think we can literally get some advertisements with this potentially. I just got to show. I got to prove that I'm winning. I don't know how we do that. I don't know if it's showing screenshots through DraftKings.
I mean, yeah,
Or-
essentially.
Yeah, I mean, literally. I mean, I can't fake that.
No.
I can't fake the bank account of DraftKings.
No.
I can show with transactions. I can show all that. I don't mind to be very transparent.
I think if we do it after the fact of you're not putting all the bets out there this week for what you're going to pick.
Right.
If you do, all of the past 2 weeks, take a whole month of like your top 10 biggest wins and just show like, hey, and show your biggest losses too.
Yeah.
I think that'll give a good spreadsheet.
And what people will not understand, like the biggest losses is going to be $50 to $100.
Exactly.
I mean,
but you've got to show like where if you're 67% right, you got to show that other 33%.
Yeah, that's fair. And I've got a spreadsheet that I'm keeping up with everything. So I got to plug in all the games from this weekend when I get to work on Monday. So that's going to be a bunch of games. I've bet, dude, I don't know, 40 games this week. So
$50 a pop?
No, because a lot of them are parlays.
So it's 25 each kind of thing. It's some of them.
And so say like, so out of those 40 games, maybe 30 of them were 5-leg parlays.
Okay.
So $50,
$10 each.
Maybe you're looking at about, I don't know, let's call it $400 there, and then 10 games.
Oh, you're betting in the parlays $50 on each pick.
No, just as a total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then you look at the other 10 games, probably $50 to $100 on each one of those. But I'm hitting those.
Yeah.
So, like the highest my account's been up to is 2,200. That's when I won, and that was when I won the 1,200. Right now it's at 1,800, but I've got $200 out.
Yeah.
And if those two hit, I'm gonna get paid $400, so I'll be to 2,200.
Yeah.
Tonight.
It's not too bad.
If they don't, I'm still at 18. Who gives a shit?
At this point, I think you're at that point where you can make those big parlay picks because you're gonna be making more money.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, what I like to do is I'm gonna do a parlay a day, and then probably the rest of the picks for the day, like a $50 parlay on 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
If I hit that, it's $1,200.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? And that's awesome.
That's awesome.
And I might hit it. I mean, last weekend I went 9-1 in college football. No, last weekend I went undefeated in college football. Yeah. I hit a 2-leg parlay and a 5-leg parlay. No, I hit a 2-leg parlay and a 4-leg parlay.
Okay.
So I made $685 and $200.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good day. $800 last weekend, $1,200 the other day, a couple $100 in between, right? So, so what I got to do, and I tell T this, I'm like, do not let me bet parlays. And then I'll be sitting over there like, I keep looking at the odds. I'm like, oh, if I put $50 on this, I'm gonna win $1,000. and I talk myself into thinking these teams are gonna win. I usually
that's the key. That's what you said at the very beginning. You're like, I can't be talking myself into who wins. I need to know who wins.
Yeah, I know. But if I would just, cause like on a parlay, worst case scenario, I've been 3-2. Worst case.
Yeah, but you still lose.
Yeah, but I still lose $50 on that.
Exactly.
And then if I would have just put $50 on each one of those games, I would have made $50. But I would have put up $250.
Yeah.
So there's the thing there. How confident am I? So I've got to get to the point to where I'm just literally. I think right now I need to be at $100 a game.
Don't be betting more, man. You can't be betting more. That's a slippery slope.
I know.
Can't do it.
I know. But $100 a game pretty much pays out $90 a game. So, I mean, you're looking at if you go undefeated. If I go undefeated like I did last weekend, I'm getting paid $900. No, it's not $1,200. And yeah, I put up more money, but
if you're confident, you're winning.
Pretty confident. Let's just say, oh, we lose 1. Okay, that's $800. Oh, we lose 2. Okay, I made $700. So it's hard to. I don't know. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's
all
hard.
just hard.
It's all very, 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 very hard. All right. Well, I got games to watch. I got teams to scout. I got to wake up early. There's a bunch of ball games tomorrow. There's.
Jeez.
Let's give a free pick here. Here first. Let's look here. Let's look at old DraftKings. See what we got going on here. Tomorrow we got some pretty good games. You got starting off the day, dude. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 noon games.
Jesus.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 3 o'clock games, a handful of afternoon games. Dude, there's all kinds of primetime games. Tomorrow is going to be a dangerous day for me. So let's look at what I like here, though. And I'll give you some philosophy of why I think these teams should win. So here we go. Check this out. Ohio State, minus 28. Obviously the handicappers here did a great job at minus 28 because, it's 4 touchdowns. Should Ohio State beat Illinois by 4 touchdowns? Yes, they should. I think Ohio State beats Illinois by more than 4 touchdowns. Why? Because they barely beat Indiana last weekend, and as a one of the Power 4 teams, they've got to have a big game showing that they can put away a team they should put away. So I like Ohio State minus 28. If you run a teaser bet, I really like Ohio State minus 22. I like Georgia Southern in a pick 'em against Georgia State. Love that. And I like Florida minus 25 against Kentucky. Really like that one. Love that game. I like Oklahoma minus 11.5 against Texas Tech. Love that game. What else we got here? And here's the one that's a kicker. Does Alabama beat Auburn by more than 24 points? So in my group text today, talking to some of my buddies that are big SEC football fans, they think Alabama wipes the floor with Auburn. They think Alabama beats Auburn by, handedly. Here's my thought. It's the Iron Bowl. It's one of the biggest rivalries in college football. I'd say 7 out of the last 10 games have been fairly close, especially under 24 points. And Nick Saban is out because he's got COVID and he's not going to be coaching. So, here's my surprise pick of the week. I guess we'll call it something like that. I like Auburn plus 24.5. I really like that game. And I also would almost consider it a lock if you run a teaser bet and you end up getting Auburn 30.5. I'd lock that thing up tonight before the spread changes. So, all right, people. If you listen to those, Ethan, write those down.
I'm gonna have to go back and I'm literally just gonna do however many team parlay. I don't care.
How much do you have in your FanDuel account?
75 right now.
75 right now.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do a parlay.
Now, let's save this. Don't do it on here.
Don't do it on there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what to pick. We're not
Okay.
gonna do a parlay.
Okay.
I want you to bet 10 $5 games.
Okay.
And we're gonna go 7 and 10, 8 and 10.
Okay.
Clear about 30 bucks.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna get you above 100.
Okay.
Maybe Sunday for some football. Some $10 games.
Oh.
I'm feeling very confident about some Sunday games.
All right.
There's some COVID cases. There's some players out. I'm feeling very confident about Sunday. Maybe do some $10 games. Now let's say we do. Let's say we do 10 $10 games. So we'll get you over 100. We'll do 10 $10 games on Sunday. And then let's say we had, let's call it 8 of them. So let's say 7 of them, right? So now we've made an extra $20, $30. So now we're at 120, 130. So now Monday Night Football. Let's play 50 on Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football comes around, we make $45. Now we're up to 180. Can't lose. Can't lose, bro. Can't. Telling you.
All right.
I think I'm crazy. All
Close
right.
this thing out.
I'm out of here. Do the things you need to do. Get ready. New gambling podcast coming to you. 2021. It's all day. We don't lose.